Today is day 3 on building my iconic personal brand and service-based business, going from absolutely 0 to 10K a month and much more. Okay, so I document all the way to this journey, okay, every single day. I know, every single day. And today is day 3. Yesterday we talked about clarity upon your own product, services, and business that you want to build, to be super crystal clear upon what you want to do, whom you can serve, and all in all. Okay. And I talked about that this was a prerequisite, for growth, for any growth actually, because you need, to be super clear on what you do, on what you love to do and all. And I talked about this exercise, which is to deepen your mind of your subconscious ideas, because your mind, your subconscious is way more powerful than your conscious, like 1,000 times, even more. So the ideas, you got them, you know what to do already. You just haven't made them go from subconscious to conscious. And so you need to write and to deepen and to spend hours if necessary, to just extract all the good stuff. And once it's done, you can actually start growing and start building your personal brand, your business anywhere. And in this series, I just want to be super honest, super transparent. I want to share even my tools, the things, the links I'm using, the informations I've got, the people I have talked to, and that I think that this is valuable for you. Then I'm going to share any insights that comes my way. And so today, this is just, a recap of what I thought and did. And one thing is the difference between failure and success is actually, the gap that exists between the moment you got the idea and its execution. The moment you start, building actually and moving forwards, based on this idea. And for example, I just got, this idea of a newsletter, and then what did I do? I just built it the same day. It was not perfect, but at least I did it. That made me, go and not say, oh, that would be nice, to have a newsletter, and just later on, 1 week, 2 weeks, 5 years from now, I'm like, damn, if only I could have done it like 5 years ago. No, I want to do it now. Okay. And this is, something that I see in winners, or people that are making shit ton of money. Those are the people that are actually acting super fast, okay? Immediately. They don't wait at all. Anyway, also one thing, so today, for a part of my day, 1 hour, I just decided, to be super organized and then compact all of my files, all of my resources, all of my notes, and the stuff that I thought was valuable, for my own brand, regarding what I have, and just structure. Because I thought that, man, people might need the information I have collected, might need or might benefit, from the resources, the links, and the tools that I am using, because you don't know enough. You don't know everything, right? And sometimes, even if you are like super ahead, you don't know something that maybe can put you way ahead of your game. And that's what I want to say. You gotta document your processes. You gotta compact all your ideas into files to be super organized, so that once you got a team, you can just share with them. Once you got a desire, to create new offers, you can just pick them up. It's like super easy. You just rebrand it beautifully, package it, and then that's like super easy. So it's like daily few habits of like being and staying organized that I think is valuable for you, to just start from the beginning, because you can quickly start with lots of stuff, lots of notes, and then be overcome. Overcome by just noise. And, you want to be organized. That's super. Just like, for example, this, stuff that I have actually do. Okay. So this is links that I am, softwares that I'm using or not yet. I'm using this one, for example, which is a very good one. And the guy that created it, I talked to him, and shout out to you if you ever listen to this. But so this is a great marketing tool, for Reddit, to just automate some stuff. And this is like super nice. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff actually. Lots of stuff. few stuff. And this is, just some resources, for me to have at hand and then to share with people, or to just, say, oh, the software I thought about, I don't remember. Yeah. So I put it there, to remember that. Anyway, maybe I'm going to put it, on the description. You'll see. Or later. Anyway, and there's a lot of, files that I have created, to be more organized. Anyway, the thing is, also, because I go along with my notes, sometimes I will just probably write 2-3 sentences and not more, and just show you some stuff. And today, for example, I did something which is actually quite interesting. I have delegated my efforts, by training a friend of mine. So actually, I do recommend you, as soon as you can, to have somebody that maybe is not super great at selling, but then you can actually teach him, training a little bit, and you get to pay him only based on commissions, not salary, obviously, because at first, if you don't have money, and of course you do that after getting a phase of clarity, so you can teach him exactly what you offer. And in the same kind of way, I do recommend you to get an assistant as quickly as you can. As I like to say, like, once you are above the water, you can, above the water for money, you can, definitely take an assistant. Or at least, a friend that can help you out with delegating some boring and redundant tasks. Because for me, there's a lot of stuff that I actually hate, which is looking for the best pictures to put on my newsletter, looking for the best logo to put on my... I hate that. I just hate it. I cannot... I'm the guy which is a little bit creative, and then, I'm the guy behind the vision. I can write, I can talk, I can teach, I can do stuff, but then once it is like technical, I hate it. It just consumes so much of my time. This is just, the same thing as I talked to you like yesterday. It's like, find your zone of genius, right? Find where you are actually, a genius. We understand each other. So yeah, that's true. And if you are reluctant about planning to have a team later and just staying as a single person business, I understand you, I get you. But then I promise you, the best is to actually have a team with which you can grow, you can share, you can learn, you can have insights and feedbacks and all. It's super important. And if you do not want, to waste time, you just do that, by having exactly the system I talked to you about, which is having some guidelines, some rules, some stuff, some documentation, all about you and your business and your brand, and have it compacted into files so that you can just, share to your team later on. And it's like simplest. It's like super simple, for the process. Anyway, so yeah. And to finish a little bit, I guess, it's like, I want to give you like some tips for your branding, because we talked about branding, we talked about clarity. Once you got to that phase, you must, start to create your own branding. And, in my newsletter, I talk mostly about becoming an icon, becoming the branding, becoming your own persona. That helps you, to have more social impact and connect with others more easily, to have more charisma and confidence. For example, I've got a friend which is always dressing, and his world is about Venetian style. So he dressed like in the 1500s, right? Or something. And this is eclectic. This is like super unique to him. But this is his branding. This is his style. This is his character. This is what he loves to do the most. And he always were, attracted by that kind of style. So that's what he does. And he does it beautifully. And, people respect that. Find it weird a little bit. Who cares? Who cares about your weirdness? Anyway, so your branding is based on that you can actually retranscript into your social world, your brand, your company, your own business. So that's, like uniqueness. Okay. And so you want for your branding, if I go on my X account, for example, my branding not yet is actually perfect, I think. But if you go into this letter, you can see, you can start to see, the essence of what I'm trying to get. Every vehicle should have coherency. For example, here I put this picture of me, right? I put this picture of me. On my X, I put this picture of me. Here I have this picture right here, all right? And then I have this kind of picture also, all right? The same style, the same kind of branding. Every email is going to be with this greenish color, okay? This is going to be the logo of my newsletter, which is, if I go into dashboard, like this is like the branding. It's iconic. It's different. And for me, I love, this style. I love this style of well-dressed and intellectuals, Renaissance style. So this is me, okay? And people in my real world know me this way. So this is kind of an essence of what I already do in my real life, and I retranscript it into online. But you can do something completely different as long as you are coherent, okay, with all the platforms that you go through, okay? If you go, for example, my letter, my X, and my YouTube are completely coherent, okay? People have all the three profiles which are the same. The picture profiles, they are the same. The banners, exactly the same. The color, are exactly the same with this greenish color or some stuff. People know it. And once they see the color, once they see this face, once they see this kind of branding somewhere, they say, oh, this must be this guy I saw somewhere. Yeah, because this is your branding. All right. So you need to be coherent and you need to go into simplicity. Okay. I didn't put tremendous links. I've put only one link. I could have put, my Calendly. I could have put something else, but I decided, to go just this way. Okay. Because, people need simplicity, and for the eyes, it's much better. So that must be unique to you. That must be coherent, and that must be simple. Okay. Super, super, important. And that must be coherent everywhere, for the eyes and for the mind, so that you do not lose people, that's something, okay? So you gotta have the same typo, the same writing styles, colors, and all and all and all. All must be simple, coherent, and have an essence of what you are truly, okay? And by the way, this is exactly why we build this newsletter, right? Which is to help you find this own branding, this true identity, something that is actually inside of you that you are actually missing on. So that's what I'm trying to build, to help people, to find their own identity and to find their true character. So they become like a social magnet. So they become not exhausted, but actually breathing in social settings. And so people can actually, follow them for decades and not just, in 2 months and then they quit on you, or just, for any kind of relationship, right? And for men and women, to be in their families, well respected, and their education for their kids and all, to be top notch. We talk about so much good stuff. I'm actually very, very, very excited. It's only the beginning, but I'm super, super excited for what's coming, what I'm writing about. Also, the people that we're going to see, and interview. It's so great. Anyway, so I hope this helps you a little bit. So yeah, the thing is, you got to start creating today, okay? And not wait, okay? You got an idea, apply them, execute immediately. And then, try to follow what I said to you about the branding and all. I'm going to put my links, apps, softwares that I have, listed on the description. I'm going to do that for you. So, this is day 3, and tomorrow we're going to see for day 4. I have no idea yet, what I'm going to talk about, but it's just going to be, same as today. Okay. I wish you the best and take care. Peace out.